I am the General Manager for MAAZ Consultancy. I am pleased to be here with you to present the conceptual design for Wahin Market. We are presenting this conceptual proposal together, MAAZ Consultancy and SEMA surveyors. Jointly, we are submitting this proposal. Allow me at the beginning just to give a brief presentations about MMC and SEMA. MAAZ Consultancy, founded back in 1995. We have over than 27 years of experience. We are a multidisciplinary consultancy office operating in Sudan and in UAE, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Uganda, and Ethiopia. And we are honored to be here in Republic of Somaliland. Our permanent professional staff are 200 plus, covering all engineering disciplines from architecture, structure, and MAP. Our experience cover this type of project, commercial centers, and office building, residential buildings. We have experience also in infrastructure, roads and bridge. We have more than 27 experience in different type of projects covering residential building, office building, infrastructure, roads and bridge. These are some examples of the reference project of the company. Our services cover the master planning, urban design and infrastructure, and all engineering disciplines, architecture, landscape, MAP engineering, and structure engineering, as well as interior design. We provide also the construction management and supervision during the project execution. During these years and our abroad experience, we have maintained a large database about contractors, suppliers. We have a solid experience in procurement and project management. And we will be pleased to input our experience in this project. For SEMA engineering, SEMA surveys, our partner here, they are specialized in survey engineering, land surveying, monitoring surveying, aerial mapping and remote sensing, GIS solutions, and hydrographic surveying. And these are some examples of their work here in Somaliland. So let's go for the conceptual design. This is the site plan, which shows the project components, the project main components. We have the main shopping center at the middle of the site plan, and we have the meat and vegetable market at the southeast side of the site plan. And we have road number 1, which represents the main accessibility to the site, the blue color. Road number 1, the direction is from west to east. This is the main accessibility to the site area. So based on that, we have maintained the accessibility to the shopping center from the west side. The north side is upwards. When we see the basement plan for the basement parking, the accessibility is aligned on the west side. Following to the main accessibility to the site area. And the exit will be from the other side. For the parking consideration, the total number of provided parking at the whole site area is 557 parking lots. The distribution of this parking will be 425. It's a street parking allocated with the dark gray mark on the plan, and underground parking for the shopping center for 132 parking lots. There is a main consideration for the fire safety and life safety based on the previous history of the site area. So the main consideration have been done to provide fire hydrants distributed in the whole site area to work as a backup for any fire engines for any incidents. There is a consideration also for the site plan for the stormwater drainage. The conceptual design, as you can see with the red arrows, shows the site drainage by gravity until the existing wadi at the southeast for the site. Landscape design is also considered on the site plan. As you can see, still the plot areas are almost covered. So the solution for the landscape is, when we see on the animation, is based on side tree provided at the sidewalks and the roads. If we can go for the Wahin Shopping Center. This is the ground floor plan. The building consists of ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor, G+3. The total shops at the building is 1,130. The number of shops per floor, 278. The main consideration for the entrance for the building, the entrances have been provided from the 4 sides. There are 4 main entrances at the 4 sites. These entrances are provided with ramp and steps in order to cover all special needs accessing to the building. We have considered also the large population which commonly visit the market, especially on the peak times. So the corridors have been designed to accommodate up to 25,000 person at the moment. This will be plus additional 6,000 employees distributed at the mall shop. The corridor width, the main corridor width is 7 meters, and the other side, east to west, is 4 meter width, and the other secondary corridors with shopping, which is covering all the shopping centers. The shopping area are provided with flexible design in order to accommodate all the business types and business needs. So the total rentable area is 13,560 square meters. For the building horizontal accessibility, the accessibility will be from the 4 sides. There are 4 staircases distributed at the 4 sides of the building. There are 2 panoramic elevators provided at the main atrium of the building, plus 4 electric escalators covering at the middle of the area. This vertical circulation are provided within an atrium area in order to provide the natural light at the building. For the goods transportation inside the building, there are 4 heavy-duty elevators distributed at the 4 entrances. The capacity of each one is 2 tons. This will be used to transfer goods along the building floors. For the services for the building, there are 12 male and female toilets provided at each floor. For the emergency exit and fire safety, there are 4 staircases provided at the 4 sides of the building, at the building corners with the green color. to be used at the incidents of fire to evacuate the building, leading directly outside the building. The building will be provided also with fire hose cabinets, fire alarm system, and smoke detectors. This photo shows the interior for the panoramic lifts, which is coming at the middle of the building, along with the electrical escalators and the opening for the atriums, which extend the natural lighting for the building along from the roof skylight. This is the typical floor. As you can see, all the vertical circulation are extended through the floors as well as the corridors. The design will be typical for the first floor, second floor, and third floor. Also, each floor provided with the same services for toilets and emergency exits and goods vertical transportation. Now, for the basement floor is providing 132 parking lots. This will be at the basement level. The entrance will be from the west side, following to the main site accessibility, road number 1, and the exit will be from the east side. The green color represents the electrical room and control room, which serve the whole building. We allocate this service room on this side because the main services will be following the main street or the main road. The red color shows the mechanical room, which will contain all the mechanical pumps and water tanks storage for the building. Also at the basement, pray areas for male and female, along with the services and ablution, is provided at the building. This is the conceptual elevation. Now, for the form and architecture for this elevation, this was based that this building to be a landmark and a unique building at the city, which will really have the impact for the city and the people. The elevation is designed with curtain walls and solid walls, along with CNC steel panels. These steel panels are designed with Islamic pattern in order to represent the Islamic culture for the country. We have provided 4 screens at the 4 corners at the elevation, and this will be used for advertisement. At the animation, it will be more clear. And again, we use the CNC panels to provide commercial spaces for advertisement all over the building. If we can go back to the previous slide. If you can see to the right side of the building, the triangular shape, it's abstracted from the previous market, which is covered with umbrella. So the architectural design is abstracted on the roof projection to the building. This close image shows the Islamic pattern which coming on the CNC panels. Now, as I said, the natural light will be provided at the building. From the top roof, there will be a skylight transferring natural light to the whole building and distributed at the whole floors. This image shows the environment from the inside, from the interior and the exterior. Now for the Wahin meat and vegetable market. This building main concept was to provide the maximum hygiene and the maximum comfort and safety to the building and the visitors. The design was based that to separate the circulation of the visitors and the public from the service and goods, which is entering the building. So there is a complete separation between the public entries and the service entries. The building consists of ground floor, first floor, and second floor. The total number of shops is 114, distributed on the ground floor 34, which is provided to the meat shops. Within the ground floor, we have separated the zone of the red meat and the white meat, and we have provided cold stores, and this also can be used as a source of revenue to the end user and the operator. The accessibility for the services and goods will be from the backside. There is a heavy-duty elevator along with a staircase, which will lift the goods to the first floor and second floor. This is the first floor, which is provided for the fruits and vegetables. The total number of shops is 40. And the second floor is provided for dry food and dairy productions. And also there is a 40 number of shops. As you can see on the elevation, all the floors are 100% open to fresh air and natural lighting. The roof was provided in steel structure with glass panels on the corridor in order to provide the natural light and have the weather protection. The roof also extended to provide the maximum reduce to the direct sunlight to the building. This is the conceptual design for the roof. It's a steel structure, space frame with aluminum cladding and glass panels at the corridor areas and fiber panels at the solid areas. The gap between the roof and the concrete slab will be used to accommodate the building services. Also, on terms of environment, the roof will be designed to collect the rainwater to be driven directly from the roof during the rainy season and stored at underground tanks. And this can be used also as a sustainable source for water to the building. Now for the buildings type B, or this is commercial buildings, which is needs to be restored. It's the total number is 24 buildings. We have considered that the conceptual design to be abstracted from the both markets, the shopping center and the meat center, in order to have the unified architecture for the whole site area. And this will be also discussed further based on the end user requirements. Also with the restoration of the existing mosque, which will be completely restored. Thank you very much.